Very few nonprofits have the resources they need. They actually have to be as effective and efficient as possible with how they allocate those resources to solve the problems we're trying to solve. Data is such a critical component for nonprofits. What data can do is help them go from tackling problems broadly to really micro-targeting solutions, in some cases down to the individual level. You take the very limited resources you have and apply them in the most strategic and efficient manners. As the person that leads Tableau Foundation, I have this really strong belief that Tableau has an opportunity to be successful as a commercial company, and that we have a right and a responsibility to then also support organizations around the world that don't get access to the assets and tools that we produce.
We do safe water projects around the world. We assist governments actually design, implement, and scale projects that focus on safe water, on clean hands, and on child-friendly sanitation. That is important to us for a number of reasons. Before we started using Tableau, it was poorly managed at best. A field survey done on a tablet that then ends up going into Salesforce that ultimately we usually would populate into an Excel sheet just to be able to understand some of the data coming out.
All across the country, students of color and low-income students are less likely to be enrolling in the advanced placement and international baccalaureate programs.
We work with high schools to address, what are the systemic factors that prevent students from being able to access those rigorous high school opportunities.
All of our data lived in separate spreadsheets, so we could never look and understand our impact as a whole. As our portfolio started to grow from 40 schools to 100, we started to have real performance issues of our scripts just running out.
Our work is focused on building housing systems that are responsive and fast in really achieving an end to homelessness as we know it. We were asking communities to pull data into Google Sheets. We were not getting a clear picture of what was happening on the ground.
Data is very helpful for nonprofits. One of the first things that we actually have to do is help them build visualizations that show them what's possible with their data and inspires them.
Tableau has been an incredible tool. We understand when a community is making progress, why they're making progress. We can also see very quickly when data is moving in a direction where we might need to intervene. A community now has the ability to tell the story of what they're doing on the ground in a way that other people can understand. It's been game-changing.
The One campaign has a mission to end extreme poverty and preventable disease.
We have a membership of millions of people around the world who will meet with their elected representatives, sign petitions, run campaigns. We've been able to kind of save countless hours because we now just build a dashboard and everyone can find the data for themselves.
Le travail que nous faisons est très important parce que nous aidons le ministère de la Santé et le Programme national du paludisme à avoir accès à leur information et de bien visualiser les données que nous produisons dans le cadre de l'élimination du paludisme. Cela a aidé beaucoup les gens à mieux prendre possession de leurs données. Et il y a des feedbacks que nous envoyons au niveau des districts. Donc les gens consultent les données et nous font des retours par rapport à ce qu'ils ont vu avec les données, ce qui n'était pas possible avec l'ancien système où nous étions.
It's been inspiring in terms of thinking, what's the next frontier of the way that we want to make data exploration a possibility for our partners?
Data are also super helpful for nonprofits working to improve their fundraising, their marketing and communications, and even things such as human resources.
Our use of Tableau has helped us sharpen our narrative to be able to say, here's all the amazing things that we're really proud of that we've done, and here's the next frontier of what we're excited to do. And with your support, we'd be able to do that.
Funders have the ability then to dig deep. They can go into a dashboard for any community, play around with the tools, what's happening, what are the interventions that are happening. They can directly see where their investment is going.
There's something radically different in the goal of outfitting every single school in the city. We cannot do that through videography or photography. It just won't work. Nor will we incentivize governments to be able to change and shift attitudes unless we can show big data to them in a way that, again, that they can personalize.
We have an amazing partnership with Tableau Foundation, and I get giddy about it only because I love the team and love everything first of all, that Tableau Foundation does, but certainly the way that they've interacted with us.
They are outliers in the foundation space. They are uncommon, and they're unlike almost any other grantors we work with. It's always been a partnership. They've always listened to our requests, and even at times when we push back on some things, they've been phenomenal.
And it's not just a partnership with the Tableau Foundation, it's a partnership across organizations that Tableau can connect us to generate more ideas. And I think that's really critical for our work as well.
Data is not, for us, just a number. It is actually representative of who we are trying to solve this for. When data can be a tool that is really about saving people's lives, this is what that means for us.